How you doing, everybody? Well, I want to expand, like I told you guys, I want to expand the channel. I want to do some different types of videos, and this one's a little bit different. I know we talked about notebooks and keeping track of stuff in notebooks and organizers and stuff like that, but this is a little bit of a different type of thing, and I just started it this week. Not in this particular notebook, it's a clean notebook. I didn't want to show what I have in the notebook, and you'll know in a minute when I'm speaking about it, and of course from the description. But make sure you in there. Like I said, I want to do more different types of videos. You guys like it, let me know, and I can do more stuff like that. If you don't, then we'll move on with the other stuff. We'll tweak everything a little bit. That's what we're gonna do to keep everybody interested. And before we get into this, I just want to say one thing. Thank you guys so much for all the subscribers. The channel is building. That's why I want to expand the types of videos we do. And just really thank you guys so much for doing that and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Now, I saw this idea in a Instagram short, and then I went and I researched it myself. I googled it and everything and researched about it. So I just wanted to share it with everybody because it seems to be something. I only been doing it for a few days. I'm kind of new to it, but I figured I'd share and maybe we can all do it and see how it goes. Uh, like I said, it's Movember, so it's mental health. But before we get into that part, the best way to keep yourself from getting overwhelmed is to have some kind of organizer, a little personal organizer like I have here, like I showed you. And you could do that on an app in the phone. So there's all kinds of personal organizers and stuff like that that are free that you can pay. You could even go to some place like Target where I got this, and it just gives the days if you want a quick little reference. I just had that there to do that. Put that to the side. Now, the notebook. You can get any type of notebook. There's no specifics to it. You could get a cheap staple 98-cent notebook. You could get yourself a Moleskine for 20 some odd dollars. You could get yourself a paper made, whatever notebook you like. The notebook is not what matters. It's what's in it, what's going to be put in it. I choose the cheaper notebook this time around because I'm just starting this out. I'm going to see how it goes. Maybe I'll get a better notebook. I mean, I'm not going to go to a Moleskine or anything like that. I just don't want to do something like that. So maybe I'll get something a little bit more, nicer. But for now, since it's a test and seeing, it's going to be a cheapo little composition notebook. Now, the idea behind this is throughout our day, we run into things that, bother us a little. A thought comes in our head like, oh gosh, I should have did this differently. I don't believe I did that. It goes in and out of our heads, but it can cause anxiety and can cause you to stumble when you're doing stuff. To get yourself past that and to give yourself a more stable, strong mental ability, the idea is at the end of the day, you take out your notebook. Like I said, this is blank. I haven't put anything in this one. I do have two of these, so the other one does have stuff in it. I just bought two of them because I was gonna do the video, so I figured I'd have this here. And this one has a little schedule here too, if you want to schedule everything. But this is a little notebook you take, and you're journaling the negative or thoughts that cause you anxiety. You're gonna put down what it was at the end of the day. You come home at the end of the day, you take out your notebook, you write down, oh, I shouldn't have had the extra cup of coffee. Maybe I should have said that to my boss so I could do this different. And book, whichever. You take your thought that caused you stress, anxiety, whatever it is, you write it down. After you write it down, you rate it 1 to 10, 1 being the weakest, 10 being the strongest. You rate how much anxiety or pressure or how much it affected you throughout the day. You give it 1 through 10. Once you write that down, you fill out your thing and you say how you feel. You can give a little, I felt anxious because of this. I felt extra anxiety because of that. Just different stuff. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to do every little minute thing that happened that day. That's not the point of this. It's just to get those little things that really cause you extra anxiety and stress. So, you take that, you write it down, you give it rating from 1 to 10. After you do that, you think about it, you reflect on it a little bit. And after that, when you get done all that, you leave a little space at the bottom and you say, you think about how much anxiety and what you could have done to change that. Once you figure out what you could have done to change that, you put a positive spin on the bottom. Positive reinforcement is the way to go. You're giving yourself, you're taking the anxiety and you're giving yourself positive feedback to change that thought, to rewire your thinking. You put down that positive. You do that for the week. At the end of the week, if you want to do it at the end of your work week because that causes you the most stress, or you want to do it on a Saturday or Sunday, doesn't matter. Just pick one day, go through all of your stuff, write down some negatives and positives about what you did and what you put in it. After you put down the negative and positive, and you can use this to schedule, you have your little schedule here. You got, Friday night, I'm going to do my thought journal. That's what we'll say it is. It's a thought journal. They didn't really give a name to it when I was looking it up, but we'll call it a thought journal. That's our name. That's going to be in the title of the video. So we eventually got to the title. But at the end of the week, you're going to look through everything, go over it, and look at your positives, go over your positives, and then you're going to add it all up and see how it changes you. Once you get through that, and you're going to put a whole positive spin on the entire week. Once you get all your thoughts together, you think about it, you check it out, you see your levels, you write down your big positive thought for the entire week and how this has helped you. Once you get there, you're going to feel better, number one. But you're going to do this for a few weeks. You could do it forever if you need be. Or you can just do it to kind of make yourself better. And then after you make yourself better, you can turn back and not do it anymore. It's all up to you. It's a personal thing with that. But after a few weeks, you go back and you see. You may have wrote something down more than once. Now, is the stress level, is it, the anxiety level, stress level, whichever way you want to refer to it as, you're 1 to 10. Did it go down? Was it a 9 last week? Or 9 2 weeks ago, and now we're down to about 6? And you keep checking that, and you'll see the anxiety will go down. You'll feel better. You'll feel stronger. You'll feel more positive. When you feel more positive, you have a lot more confidence. It gives you confidence. And I'm telling you, I know I did the workout videos. And like I said, since it's Movember, we're going to focus a little bit on stuff like this throughout the month. But when you work out, I did videos on working out. You feel stronger. It makes you feel taller, stronger. Makes you feel like and it gives you maybe it's a false sense of power or security, but it still gives you that ability to feel better and stronger. And that's what helps you. So once you get these anxieties down and you put the spin on it and you keep putting the spin on it and you have your positives and you build down the anxiety and you take it down a notch and take it down more and more, you feel more powerful, you feel more equipped, you feel more strong, you feel easier to handle stressful situations. And let's see, like I said, this is a journey. I started it. So I only had a few days because I researched this and looked and heard about it on Wednesday. So I have a few days under my belt, not a full week yet, but I look forward to having the full week and seeing how it goes. Like I said, this is just to see if you guys like this type of videos. Please let us know in the comments. I'll do more of these. I'd be more than happy to do more of these. But like I said, maybe we'll focus on some stuff that's a little bit more mental health for Movember, because I want everybody to be the best them they can be. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate, like I said, all the subscribers. Thank guys. Thank you. And like always, have a great, great day.